coaching and GMing both of those ladies on the far side. So let's see if they can find their best stuff. Let's play pickleball.
I mean, you know, all I have for a team strategically playing Annalie Waters and Catherine is beat them to the punch and punch them in the mouth. But that's literally all I have.
But on the boxing gloves.
Second serve. Zero, 0-2.
And let the ball go. Let the ball go.
That's always quality advice.
1-0-2.
Big two-hander of Gecheva was locked and loaded. All right.
And just fooled.
Point.
When the ball's in front of you, you don't know which side of your body to protect, man.
2-0-2.
It's supposed to be 50-50 on what you guess, but that's just not how it seems to work when Annalie winds up and takes a crack at it.
0-2-1.
Miss serve from Annalie. Ball back to Krista Gecheva. Look at that pinpoint lob in there. You see the athleticism of Christian. Can't quite track the second one down. Great tournament for her. Tough morning against Parenteau, but made 2 semifinals here, did Caitlin Christian.
0-2-2.
And this is Happy Gilmore serve versus Happy Gilmore serve here. She'll step into it too.
Side out.
Gecheva loves the two-y, so you will see her pounding on that.
And that Caitlin Christian serve too. She's well off the line when she makes contact.
Oh my goodness.
Catherine
Parenteau just hit a passing shot in doubles.
Yeah, she did. And that will happen from time to time, but
3-0-1.
normally it's not on players with the ability of Caitlin Christian.
Hit it.
Second serve.
Catherine sprints like her life depends on it. Back to the line.
Point.
Nice jam up from Annalie Waters, catching Krista Gecheva transitioning forward. Sometimes it's good to just flat out target the body.
Yeah.
That was a good time for it.
That's a great spot from Krista Gecheva right there. Okay.
That was relatively low to hit a clean winner.
Through this duo.
Right.
0-4-1. Push up ball, left foot.
Oh, no. So all over him, and then Jim Price catches the Tootsies in the kitchen.
And Catherine missed. And Annalie was right behind her to get that ball back.
0-4-2. Side out.
Just hooks it over there and makes you off balance.
4-0-1.
She will also cut that return.
Yeah, that was, you know, 1 part slice, 1 part side spin on that cutter from Krista Gecheva.
Point. Five, 0-2.
It's unfortunate.
Point.
And timeout called from a little bit to beat this team. That's how good they are.
6-0-2.
I mean, Caitlin, that is exactly what you wanted to do.
It was perfect from Caitlin Christian. Absolutely perfect. She lost the point.
I mean, she came flying in there and smacked that down, and it came back. And that's pulled just wide. 8-zip.
Yeah, and I think one of the things, Dave, it's when they do take a rare L, it's not, they got us. we'll get him next time. It's let's watch film. Let's add a shot. Let's go
8-0-2.
train extra hard.
Yeah. Wow, up and over Catherine there. Just misses it long. You heard the crowd was like, wait a minute. Did she just try that? Yeah. And you can't even say that's an 8-0 shot. She hit it at 8-all. Let's see if they can get on the board here. And they can. There you see the big forehand that is the big part of Caitlin Christian's singles prowess.
Second serve.
Gecheva got caught between a dink and a speed up.
And with Anna Lee as the recipient of that, that's bad news.
Side out.
Well, they get on the board.
Eight, 1-1.
That's beautiful by Caitlin Christian right there.
Very nice put away. Great ball movement at the kitchen line at the beginning of that point, too. Very well-rounded point from Caitlin Christian.
There's another one of those classic Gecheva cut returns. And Caitlin Christian on it.
The drop return. Maybe she's just starting a trend. Who knows?
We talked about what the Sparkies are in the lab. Chris has done that since I've known her. So
earned a point against the 1 seeds.
Second serve.
And if you're new to Krista Gecheva, has an MLP championship at the challenger level to her name. So this is a player that's played some pressure-packed pickleball. And just saw that coming and blasted it.
2-8-2.
Oh, Caitlin loaded up the forehand again, and it whizzed by her left hip.
The side spinner from AL Dub.
Eight, 2-1.
Yeah.
Point.
The cutter has some variability, however.
Part of it.
9-2-1. Second serve.
I mean, Caitlin's getting after it with the forehand in the middle, which she has to do.
Yes, and she's been clearing her body when the attacks have been coming right at her.
Again, she's going to be so heavy in the middle.
Game point.
Just too slippery from Catherine Parenteau.
Game point for
10-2-2.
Waters and Parenteau.
Side out.
Okay, ball back. Game
2-10-1.
point saved.
Second serve.
Wow, Caitlin upset with herself, I guess, of not just driving and crashing on that.
Well, that's just being a good partner. My partner would miss her return. Like, that's my bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think she's such an explosive athlete that she just thought she could get it. So
10-2-1.
game point number 2 here. And they catch that one in, and 11 actually be a teammate of Annalie Waters. We'll see if she ever gets in the lineup with Megan Dazan there as well, but
well,
interesting.
If she beats Georgia Johnson and Tyra Black a few more times, I think she might earn that 2 spot.
Exactly. That is the difference this week, or this year, excuse me, Major League Pickleball. You have rosters of 6, not just 4, so you do have a bench player of both genders.
Second serve.
If Caitlin Christian goes back and watches this match, and I'm sure she will, she has found a lot of opportunities, just hasn't made them.
Right out.
Pretty dang good first drive from Gecheva.
Yeah.
Going back behind Annalie Waters. Not enough margin for error on the second.
That is as slippery as I have seen. Caitlin Christian to the front of the class with the drop shot. That was absolute filth.
Wicked. So well disguised.
Oh, Catherine. It's more fun if you play the out ball.
Point.
Yeah, I mean, she held that paddle up back to the drop shot like she was hitting an overhead, which makes the degree of difficulty making that 1,000 times more.
Top of the class on the teacher of the drop shot clinic, just from one.
That's all I need to see. That was brilliant. And Krista Gecheva with a yep to go with that. Little shimmy.
A little shimmy with the shoulders to freeze her opponents and find a gap in the middle. Very nice forehand.
Didn't even realize she'd earned the ball back there.
0-1-1. Second serve.
This hit volley works perfectly.
Sometimes those little short skitters are really hard to get up and over in a hurry. Oh, man. That was wrecked. I know it went off the tape, but plenty of pace there from Christian.
Yeah, just blend the luck and the skill together. That's what you got to do.
1-1-2. Side out.
Can't happen against this team. Thirds need to be the best percentage you've had in your life. Hasn't been the case today.
1-1-1. Second serve.
Great return from Caitlin.
1-1-2. Toe drag, left foot.
What a move and read from Gecheva.
Which foot got stuck in there? Because she saw it so early.
Yeah, she had great recognition of how good the dink was from Caitlin Christian.
I'll take that one even after this rally truck if we have it. ATP incoming, and Gecheva tried to go back against the grain, which we've seen more and more players doing. Got way too much of that, fouled it into the third base stands there.
3-1-2.
Wow, just great. Annalie recognizing that Caitlin Christian's on the move. Just
two has some work to do. It's a good look at Lee Waters in all 1,000 points. It's not bad when you go, you know what, maybe I'll play one with my daughter.
Right, walk off the career with the gold medal on the PPA Tour.
1-1-2.
Wow.
Oh, what a shot from Anna Lee.
I mean, again, we're kind of liking what Caitlin's doing,
Yeah,
and it just isn't going well.
Yeah, not the first time that an opponent has played extremely
6-1-2.
well, and it has not gone well for them on the scoreboard.
Point.
Yeah, and I think it's pretty clear where Annalie Waters gets her competitive spirit. And it's her mom, so you never know. So we might not be able to call it a career. She might jump back in there at some point.
It's fair. I know general managers reached out to her to play MLP this year. Without question, they did.
And she's got game, and she always has.
1-7-1.
So ball back. Is there a final push from Caitlin and Krista here?
All right, there. Worked out for her. Finally, Caitlin Christian been on so many of these forehands, and great dig on the ball right before that at her
2-7-1.
feet.
Tries.
Second serve.
And the ball just took off on her. Looked like she had a...
Howard, I would like to consider calling that ball out, and he simply said, no,
2-7-2.
you played it, and we will move on. Thank you. No, go do your homework. Oh,
Point.
so Catherine found that shot in game one, and Gecheva returns the favor. What a rope that
3-7-2.
was.
I like these yas right after Gecheva hits a good shot, too. Showing the confidence off. Forehand's looking great. We talked about the backhand.
Just keep sending it back. Guess when to bounce. Oh, and then the fall-away jumper. It's March Madness, but not there.
Caitlin. Switch, guys. Caitlin.
Okay, a little pushback. Got a pair there with one of the best shots of the day from Gecheva.
7-3-1.
I'm going to keep Caitlin on the right here.
Just in there. Yeah, that's a tough spot to have a cross-court attack there from Gecheva.
Yes.
Yes.
8-3-1.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for that. I didn't need it, but thank you for confirming,
I mean,
partner.
yeah, that's a tough place to make a living.
Right on it.
Look at that thing move in the wind. That may not stay in. Yeah.
Good job,
Nice job.
Gecheva to call her off. Caitlin Christian was ready to rock. Yeah, looking up at the ball, it's hard to have that court awareness.
Yes.
Catherine and Caitlin.
You kind of lose where you are.
Yes.
Yeah, Anna Lee did not play enough
8-3-2.
break on that putt.
Oh, wow. So Caitlin, I mean, of course, fortunate, but that looked kind of like Tina Pisnik. Really opened up the paddle face with the tip down and just let it fly on the forehand side.
So Catherine's taken a couple off the tape from the Christian paddle.
Point.
And that goes wide, and a nice little section of this match here for Gecheva and Christian.
4-8-1.
Oh, Anna Lee thought she missed the return, and that's the way that ended up.
Yeah, Annalie Waters late getting to the line, and then that two-shot combination happens.
4-8-2.
Great serve. And Caitlin Christian has had a lot of opportunities, been able to cash more of them here in game two.
I think she's playing great. This is one of the better matches I've seen her play on the double side of things.
Yes. Krista.
Carolina Pickleball Club liking this.
Side out.
And to get AL to be yapping at herself, that's part of the journey. There's usually a timeout before that.
Step 2.
That's usually step 2. So she just skipped step 1 here. Oh.
Point.
I think it probably just has to be Krista Gecheva's
Yes.
ball. I mean, I almost always default to the forehand in the middle.
9-5-1.
I think with how good Gecheva's two-hander is and how far Caitlin Christian had to go.
And the wind bringing it to Krista as well.
Third factor in there.
And just deep on the return there. Wind really picking up over the last 2 minutes, and Gecheva is like, it was Caitlin that kept hitting Catherine, not me.
Match point.
Match point. And a chance to play for a title tomorrow.
Timeout. Receivers 10-5-2.
Okay,
45
timeout
seconds.
called by
Match point.
10 to 13 with those gusts that have happened. Here we go with match point. And that's, she loves a walk-off, and that was a beauty there.